Today, we're heading out to one of the biggest spillways in North Texas. The last time I was out here, not only did we hook onto one of my biggest fish ever,
on the crankbait, yep.
but unfortunately I lost it.
Yep, he let go.
So today our mission is not only to catch a fish, but it's to redeem ourselves and try to catch another river monster.
Ooh, it's a lot of gear to haul over here. Step over this little wall.
Nice little hike down here. All right, guys, as you can see, we've officially arrived here at this spillway. Now, this spillway in particular releases up to 2,000 gallons of water per minute out of this little reservoir right here, this little area that it's draining out of. Now, when the floodgates do open, there's a lot more that it can push out, and there's a whole area that comes up north of this little area, and then there's also a little section that opens up right here from the bottom. So due to that fact, I'm gonna try to kind of fish these general areas where the wall is breaking, the kind of water flowing through, and see if we can get anything going. The last time I actually caught that monster fish, it was out in this direction, and we were just fan casting a crankbait. So I got a ton of different setups we're gonna try out. I'll walk you guys through all the bait we're gonna be possibly using, and then I'm gonna get some rigs thrown out there, and hopefully we can get something going quickly. The baits I'm gonna be trying to stick to mostly are gonna be some like corn and oatmeal style baits that I'm gonna be trying to fish for carp with. Now, on top of the sweet corn, and oatmeal mix I'm gonna put together, I also have night crawlers with me, and then I have a few other stink type of baits. So I brought night crawlers, like I said, and then we got a few different fun things. I got some bacon, some old bacon that wasn't going good in the fridge. I also brought an old steak, an actual ribeye, and then we got a rainbow trout. Now, this is from a recent video. If you guys haven't checked it out, I went rainbow trout fishing. They stock them up here in Texas, and we caught some to do a catch and cook, and this is actually a third one that I didn't cook that day. So we got this thing. I might cut up and throw it out there, see if we can get some catfish going on it. But this spot, I'm not too sure how they'll do with cut bait or stink bait, just because it's so pressured. So the first thing we're gonna go with is carp fishing. Just try to get some corn and oatmeal out there. It's a bait that kind of disperses easily and allows these fish to kind of run up through this canal and hopefully find the bait fairly easy. Now, with that being said, if we can't get the bite going here at this little spot, there's plenty of water that we can access and plenty of more canal that we can try to fish out. So we'll do that if we can't get anything going here within the first, I'd say, hour, maybe 2 hours.
Now, let me grab this oats. Get some quick oats, easy to mix together, mixes up right away. I don't see any carp in this area. Usually you can see them running, and I don't see anything. So that's not a good thing to start off with, but we'll still give it a go here. Put half of that in there, and then I'm gonna put the cream corn. And that cream corn, I'm hoping will get everything sticking. Yeah, nice and stinky. Put some more oats in there. That should be everything that we need. I'll have to mix it with my hand probably because I don't see any sticks around here. Usually I'll just go grab a stick somewhere. Wanted a nice consistency. See how it's sticking in our hand? That's pretty good, to be honest. I like it when it's sticking like that. A nice oat to corn ratio. This is going to be our chum that we kind of get in the water. They call it pack bait. Pack it on in little balls, throw it out there with your hooks and with your other stuff, and the fish will sift around this while it's out there in the bottom. As you guys can see, we got some real simple setups going. Just a little 1/0 straight shank hook, 20-pound braided line running to a pack weight. These are brand new weights. I've never tried them. I just picked them up on Amazon. So if they do well, I'll make sure to leave a link below my description. If they don't do well, then I won't leave a link below my description. How about that? So what I'm gonna do is grab some of this canned corn that we didn't throw all in there. We're gonna put some of this on our hook. Just real simple, real easy. A couple pieces of corn. I want to cover that entire hook with corn. So if anything sifts around that other stuff, they see a nice little glorified pile of corn and they say, I want that instead. And then they go and grab that and accidentally hook themselves. And they actually say that too. It's proven. When I'm out there fishing, these fish do talk to me. Alright, then we're gonna grab some of that pack mix. And there's actually a tool that came with these things, so we're gonna try that out. And what you do is you put your pack mix in this thing, I guess. Just like that. Cover it up, right? And then I guess we pack in our weight, or add our weight to it. Pack it in there real tight, real nice. And then you just push this thing and it's supposed to release that pack ball. It's not bad. It doesn't work exactly how it's supposed to, but it definitely will hold that bait in there. That's what we want. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make it a little bit bigger. More bait, easily dispersed. All right, we got that all in there. And then I'm just gonna put the tip of my hook inside that mix, so that way wherever this breaks down, that bait will break down. That hook will kind of be sitting there. Wash my hands real quick. All right, now I'll grab this setup. It's holding on to the bait pretty nice. That's what I like to see. And I'm just going to give it a simple little cast over there. There we go. I felt it fall to the bottom. So I'll put my rod right there for right now. I'll come put a pole holder down here and we'll let this thing just stay right there.
All right, while these lines are waiting right here, what I'm gonna do is take you guys to the top real quick so we can just get a good idea of what it looks like up there. It's not a short walk at all. You got all these stairs to go up. Get right here though, can't hear that spillway anymore. It just completely disappears. Whew. It's like being in high school, running the stadiums again. All right, and then you still gotta go up those stairs just to get back to the car. Hop over this. And this is all legal, by the way. I'm not doing anything trespassing or illegal, by the way. This is all legal. Good little walk up here. Put this back on my chest so I don't lose it. Now, there's probably some monster fish down in this area, I'm sure. But at the end of the day, it's so hard to fish this area with the massive current that comes out of here. And then these little rock bluffs that they put just makes it really, really hard to do anything. But very likely that there are some catfish hidden up in there. But you can see floaters stuck there, floaters up there. There's a whole wall of floaters along the other side. One thing you can tell though is how the fish might be moving. See, we're over there by that rock bed. I don't see any sort of shadows or fish. Sometimes you can see them from up here. See a log down there in the water. I don't see any fish in our general area. I can see a ton of rocks though. Isn't this freaking amazing, guys? Look at this spillway right here below me. This would be a cool thumbnail.
All right, let's get this one up. Wow, this one's still got bait packed in it. That's pretty impressive. But that bait's not releasing because it's too compact in there. So that's good to know. The compactor doesn't work how we want it to. So non-compactor is the way to go. Oh my goodness. This is nice, guys. Look at this. Pulling right up to a spot where you can tell people previously had like a little fire. Is that charcoal? Yeah, straight up charcoal fire right here on the ground. And it looks like they chill out here with their rods. And then we got this nice little canal stretch. Let's get rigged up, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna be careful. There's some glass right here. Toss that to the side. And then I'm gonna head down here. All right, let's get some more of this pack bait on these hooks like we did earlier. Gonna get a nice little ball like that in our hand. Put that bait in there. Press it down. And mush this stuff around it. We'll try out the cart for a few minutes, see how that goes, and then we might put on some catfish lines. Like I said, I do have some pretty good options when it comes to stink bait. We got that rainbow trout, which I've always wanted to try as a bait to catch something. All right, let's try to bomb this one. Well, it's kind of just a waiting game now, so I'm gonna go ahead and set up here. All right, that's what I'm talking about, boys. Sit back, enjoy our little cot. We can even take a nap if we wanted. All right, well, stuff's down there. I moved the cot back up here so I can sit back and relax and just watch it from up here. And this line just went super slack. Oh, something's on it. What in the world is this? Ah, just a little tiny catfish. That's pretty cool. It's like a golden catfish. Well, guys, it's not exactly what we're after, but we officially got our first catch of the day. It is just a channel cat, but for some reason, look at the colors on this cat. It's like a golden, yellowish, and kind of mud color. I'm sure he's trying to blend in with the pattern of the ground, but if you guys know anything about that, why they are that coloration, definitely let me know. I know it is a channel cat though. You can typically tell a channel cat because of the forked tail. As you can see, it's not a flat bar straight across, and just the little spots they get on them, and just kind of the distinct fins and whiskers that they have. So I'm gonna get him unhooked real quick, get him back in the water, get some more bait out there, and see if we can get a few more. Seems like they're along that other edge, or at least this guy is, but to be honest, I don't really want catfish. But that is our first fish of the day, and I'll take it. It's better than nothing at the spillway like we were getting. Let's show you guys what that looks like. If you guys aren't familiar with catfish like this, they have these really intense barbs you got to be super careful with. They'll get you pretty bad. This is a pretty channel cat though. Not going to keep any sort of fish today though. All right. Later, dude. What are you doing? The other way. Where are you going? All right, there we go, guys. First fish just like that. I saw the line kind of go slack. It didn't actually shoot itself up, and I was like, that's unusual. Maybe it's coming towards me instead of going the other way, and I think that's exactly what happened. So came over here, set the hook real quick, got our first fish of the day. Let's get it re-rigged back out there and see if we can get some more. This, I think, was just somewhere right around there, right in that shaded area. I even had it drop down a little bit closer to this point over here. Let's check it out real quick. Should put some stink bait on this one, toss it out there, try to see if we can get ourselves a big old catfish. We'll use the same weight, we won't really change out that. Instead, what I'm going to do is just put on some cut bait. Try out this piece of steak just because I have it kind of pre-cut like that. That's a pretty big piece. I feel like you have to be a big catfish to put that in your mouth, and that's what we're going after, right? Some big fish. So we're going to try to rig this in a manner where if a big fish takes off with it, he'll be good. So I'm going to go in and out with this thing. I'm going to kind of hair rig this thing, so to speak. I'll leave it just like so. So that way, if he's gnawing on that thing, he'll grab that little hook on accident and take that with him. I'll even try to put that in the meat like that. There we go. Similar to like a weedless little Texas rig or something, and then he'll grab that hook on accident and start running with it. Hopefully. We'll see. There we go, guys. Got ourselves a nice piece of steak on there. This is, I said it was a ribeye earlier. I think I might be lying. If I'm not mistaken, this might be like a sirloin. So that's even better. Look, there's not a lot of fat on this thing, not a lot of marbling. So this is pure protein right there. I'm gonna try to get closer to like an edge or a cove. I feel like, even though typically these fish probably are on an edge, they want to be somewhere where it's a little bit less water current when they are searching for food. It's out there now. Let's just keep waiting. It's been 30 minutes. We got one fish finally. Let's see what another 30 minutes to an hour can do. We'll leave this one on for an hour with the steak, and we'll leave that one on for another hour with that bait. I have a feeling that that one's going to go again, just because we're in that same area where all the bait's sitting down there, and these fish are dumb. They'll kind of just keep going back to that same spot and eating as long as there's bait on the ground. Which reminds me, let's go ahead, chump some bait on the ground. One thing I will point out, guys, you might notice, I used to carry my hooks outside of these little bags and stuff. Now I keep all my hooks in bags. I just feel like when you take them out of the bags, a lot of times you get hook rubbing on hook, and they don't get as sharp as they used to be, and they dull up real quick. And when you're carp fishing and cat fishing and stuff like that, you have to have a really, really sharp hook, and that's just something that I wanted to kind of make sure I did to keep my hooks sharp, was keep them in the little bags. So now I keep all my hooks to the side over here in bags, unless it's these little wacky rig style hooks. Then I just keep those in a we're on. That's something on. Oh, dude, that was on the meat. That was on the meat. Something was on it. Something was chewing on that. Yep, look at that. It's all chewed up, so that's a good sign. They like steak, boys. Missed the hook set though. I'm gonna make sure there's a little more. Oh, cut my line, cut my hand. Damn, you gotta be careful with braided line. Jeez, that hurt. I'm gonna be careful this time when I throw it out there. I wanna make sure there's a little more slack in my line. That was cool. This corner is definitely a lot better than the last one. All right, let's rig up a third rod. This one I'm gonna try to get closer to this little area right here where the water's running through. Just try to get it right in the middle like that. I have something going, something big. We rolling? I think we're barely got this recording, guys. Something took us running big time. Running over here towards the bank. It's a nice carp, I'm pretty sure. We got him on some light setup though. This is my lightest setup. Whew! That got my heart pounding, guys. Just took off running. I got the other camera rolling because I was trying to put a battery in this one while it went off. Let's see if we can land this creature. It is a nice one. I don't know if it's a common or if it's a buffalo, but it seems like we're at the right point at the right time. I'm gonna let him tire out. He took off running down this little creek. He's gonna definitely go for another run, as they usually do. Let's see if I can see him. There he goes. Looks like a nice common. Dude, this thing's fighting gnarly. Yeah, it's a beautiful common carp. There he goes. There he goes. Come on, buddy. Let's try to get him over here. Yeah, that is a nice common carp. I'm trying to let the pole just fight them all. Careful with that line over there. Don't want to muscle him too much. If he does want to go that way, I'm gonna have to go that way. Let's try to get him over here on this side of this rod. There we go. Let's get him up right here. Oh, it's a beautiful carp, man. Absolutely stunning. Oh, let's see if I can get him. Come on, buddy. Come here, let me get you. Let me get that hook out of your mouth. Yeah, we got a really good hook set on him. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at this fish. Look at this fish, guys. Absolute stud right there. Hopefully you guys can see me with the sun. Get a look at this guy. He is definitely going to be bigger than 5 pounds now that I get him out here in the water. He could be a good close 5-pounder, but look at that. Beautiful, beautiful common carp. I mean, look at the colors on that tail. There's just nothing like these things when you get them in the wild. In these canal systems, a lot of times they'll kind of mate with the other non-native species here, and they can get really pretty in color, and honestly they can just get really cool looking. This looks like it's a female with the size of her belly and just the crazy colorations, but a lot of times they also say brighter colors mean it's a male. Look at that orange anal fin. Beautiful orange colors everywhere on this fish. Let me turn the camera this way, make sure you guys can actually see me. Look at that thing. Beautiful, beautiful common carp. Solid 22-inch common carp. Absolute stud of a common carp right there. Rock on there. There she goes. She was ready to go.
All right, guys, so it was not an absolute giant, but we just caught our first official river monster. I'm gonna get it rebaited. It seems like the carp rigs are the best to working today, so we're gonna get that same area set up and drop another little pack bait setup with some corn, and maybe we get a few more. We only got about maybe 2 hours left of burn time in daylight at least, so we'll probably try to power through, see if we can get a few more bites. But if not, I mean, with that one and that golden catfish that we caught just coming out here for the first time in a long time, I'm having a blast, and hopefully you guys are having fun watching. So I'm gonna put some more bait on there, see if we can get a few more, and hopefully we can finish out the day strong. There we go, that's one. We got something. That's a good one too. Right in that area where I was saying, right in the middle. I'm gonna let him fight pretty good. Yeah, he's a good one. Not huge, but he's good. Bigger than the first one, that's for sure. There he goes. Is this a catfish or is it a carp? Feels like a carp the way it's fighting. Look at the pull in these things. Ooh, it's a big old smallmouth buffalo carp or sucker fish. See if we can get these ones. These ones are a lot more fun to fight usually. This is a big boy. Oh no, this is a big mouth buffalo. I've never caught a big mouth buffalo. This is a new species for me, if I can get them in. Oh no, it is a smallmouth. Okay. Tell the way they fight though, they just pull straight down. Look how white he is. Wow. Super slimy little boogers, these ones are. Let's get him up here. Dude, that is a solid fish. Wow. Okay, let's try to put this right here. Keeps that tension on. Bring it over here, buddy. Dude, this is like almost albino. Oh my goodness. Look how big this fish is. Calm down. I'm gonna get you unhooked, I promise. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's going for a second run. He's going for a second run. That's why I had this in here. That's exactly why I had it like that. He said, no, I'm not trying to die today. I'm not gonna kill you, buddy. I promise I'm gonna let you go. Walk him this way. Come on, dude. He's trying so hard to stay away from this area now. I can't tell if this is like an albino colored one or not. I've never seen one this color. It could just be because of the fact that it's winter. All right, let's get him back over here. Look at this guy. Oh my goodness. Calm down, I don't want you to hurt yourself. Oh my goodness, he's ripping his own scales off. Look at the size of this freaking fish, guys. Wow. Oh my goodness. Almost just took my rod out again. He's just dropping scales. I don't want to hurt him. I'm gonna put him back in the water for a little bit. Let him tire himself out. Hopefully he doesn't take my rod with him, so I get him on this instead of the ground. I don't want him to hurt himself. Put him on that rag too. I think that's all I really got in my arsenal. Try this one more time, buddy. Wow, get a load at this magnificent creature. And it might be a big mouth buffalo carp, I can't tell because I've only caught the smallmouth. This guy does have a pretty big mouth though, but I think, ouch, damn. Insult to injury, man. Let's
Let's just try to get this hook out of his mouth as easy as possible. Quick measurement on the board. Calm down, buddy. I'm gonna go tail because I just don't want to move him. Look at that. Tail, easily 26 at least inches, probably longer. Get a look at this fish, absolute tank. I'm honestly thinking close to about 10 pounds. Length is about 26 inches long. Coloration, just absolutely beautiful. It's like a silver bullet of a fish. It's got like a white and a gray kind of pigmentation. We definitely roughed him up on accident on the rocks. So I'm gonna try to get him back in the water real quick, nice and easy. He doesn't seem like he's gonna, oh, no, don't wanna drop you. No. We don't wanna hurt you any more than you've already been hurt. All right, let's get you back in the water then. He's ready to go. He's ready to go. He's ready to go. Yeah, he's ready to go. Oh my goodness. That was insane. Get a look at the scales alone on that fish. Size of a quarter, maybe bigger. That is insane. Freaking gnarly fish, man. Those are the river monsters we're after, guys. They get even bigger, which is crazy. That thing is only about probably 10 pounds, maybe 15, pushing it. But they can get easily up to 30, 40 pounds sometimes. So it just blows my mind what you can get when you just are patient here at the canals. We've been here for about 3 hours at this spot. We were at the other spot for about 2 hours and had nothing happen. 3 hours, 3 fish. I feel like it's been a pretty successful day, but I feel like we could probably get at least one more. So I'm gonna leave the baits out there for about another 30 minutes to an hour, and then we'll pick up, start getting out of here when the sun goes down, and finish out our day strong. Damn, that wind's picking up out of nowhere. Huh, that's a big mouth. They're so hard to tell the difference between the two fish. This is looking like some small mouths. Trying to get a better idea. Yeah, that looks like a smallmouth, same coloration. Okay, yeah. Oh, we got something. We got something, boy. We got something good too. It's good, whatever it is. Oh yeah, it's a good fish, whatever it is. Feels like another one. It's coming right at us. Can't be a very big one. Oh, it's just another common. Okay, I thought it was a lot bigger than it was. Just another nice sized common, like I figured, up against those rock areas. There we go, man. That evening bite might be the thing that we needed. The fish might be moving out, the wind's pushing. Might have gotten ourselves into a little fish run. Let's put that in the pole holder so I can get this out with ease. Sorry, buddy. We'll get you out right now. Look at this one. Look at the colors on that fish, guys. That is absolute beautiful colors on this common carp. This is what I usually catch when we're out here. Not a ton of these buffalo. So that one kind of threw me for a loop, but this is an absolute beautiful color fish. The color on this one, the orange, just stands out so vibrant. This is definitely the smallest one of the day, but still another solid one, a good fun fight. And working against the other edge of the pond, or the other edge of the creek, we found one. So let's go ahead and get him unhooked real quick, get him back in the water. Clean hook set on this one. Those new hooks that I've been using definitely are good. About 20 inches on this guy, give or take. Pinch that down, get the 20 marker. Oh my goodness, they still have so much energy.
All right, everybody, as you see, the sun is going down. We're getting all the gear packed up right now. That is really gonna be it for today, but I feel like we had a pretty good day on the water. Something just jumped in the water over there. We caught a possible new PB, we caught a possible new species, and all in all, we had a blast out here at a new spot fishing one of the biggest spillways in Texas. So if you guys are interested in seeing me fish this spot again, let me know in the comments below. I'm thinking about maybe doing like a camping experience here, maybe like a full 12-hour day versus like a 6-hour day. Let me know in the comments below what you guys would like to see. Also, if you know if that was a largemouth buffalo or a smallmouth buffalo, let me know in the comments below, because I cannot figure that out between those two fish. They look so common. I think it's the colors are kind of different, and I know that there's like a white one and a black one, so very confusing species. But either way, guys, let me know in the comments below. That's really going to be it. I got a ton of gear to load up. Thank you again, everybody, for watching. Make sure to hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button as well, and we'll catch y'all in the next adventure. Peace.